Woman discovers something bizarre while boarding a plane. There were only a few passengers in what should have been a full cabin. She was relieved when she saw her luggage being checked in outside. But something terrible was about to happen. Her daughter was silent from the moment she boarded the plane. When the plane started to take off, she reassured her daughter that she needed to get some sleep. But when Daisy woke up and opened her eyes, her daughter had disappeared. She thought Dora had just gone to the restroom. After checking, she still couldn't find his daughter. Daisy's mood began to get a little disturbed. She went to the attendant to ask about the situation, but was told that her daughter had never boarded the plane. Daisy couldn't understand. She and her daughter had boarded the plane together, and now she was told that she was the only one who had boarded. So Daisy searched the cabin for her daughter, but she searched the entire cabin and returned to her seat. When Daisy saw the teddy bear, she knew it wasn't that simple. Strangely enough, the passenger next to her also said she hadn't seen her daughter. An attendant appeared in time to help Daisy search for her daughter over the PA. 10 minutes later, she still hadn't found her girl. Daisy was extremely nervous. A man reassured her that he would notify the captain. Helplessly, Daisy had no choice but to believe. But half an hour later, the search had not begun. By now, she was desperate. But as Daisy tried to question the passengers around her, the answer she got was that no one had seen her daughter board the plane. At that moment, a waitress appeared as if hiding something and called out to the woman beside her. Daisy rushed after him. But this time she learned something even more frightening. "I'm sorry, there's no record of the boarding." "What? That's impossible." Daisy told her there were boarding passes and rushed back to the cabin to look for them. But no matter how she searched, there was no boarding pass. Now, no matter how she tried to explain it, the staff just thinks she's mentally ill. Daisy's emotions were getting worse. She believed her daughter was in danger. In a panic, Daisy rushed towards the cockpit. But before she could knock on the door, the inspector behind her grabbed her. When she realized Daisy was in a hurry, she offered to help her find the captain. Soon after, the captain understood the situation. He asked Daisy if she was mentally ill, and Daisy said she did have a slight mental problem, but she was simply depressed, not enough to hallucinate. And the purpose of her trip was to bring her recently deceased husband home, and her husband's coffin was in the cargo hold. The captain was still a little skeptical about Daisy's mental health, but he still sympathized with the mother. "Turn on all the lights. Put everyone back in their seats. Close the lavatories. No one is allowed to use them. Now the staff goes to find people in boarding passes."